My name is Yuri Havreluk, and I present you today a Tradomatic. It's an alert service that helps farmers and traders earn more money, actually. Agri-trading is the most conservative industry not only in Ukraine, and historically it's based on very strong personal connection. That's why this feature makes it too hard to predict and hard to understand who is the leader on the market. Farmers can lose up to 5% of income because they don't understand what is the best price and who pays this best price on the market at this moment. And despite the fact that traders has long list of local suppliers, they don't understand who can sell up to date. That's why both this audience need some immediate alert to understand who is active on the market. But they don't need a marketplace, and they don't need some new online broker. They just need a place to meet and to verify and to understand what is the fair price on the market. Business should stay personalized and aside. Existing tools on the market don't cover all needed features at once and in one place. And definitely, they are not focused on contact sharing. That's why we create Tradomatic. That's map-based platform with alerts. Just imagine, in 2 clicks, somewhere in the middle of the field, farmer can get understanding of best price and get buyers' contacts. For sure, he can place an offer to sell on the platform and wait for callback, but also he can just call to the buyer. From the buyer side, they can just screen competitor's price and choose a logistically suitable seller. Also, understanding how active is the market can help to plan purchase activity. And also, you can see all this information in table view. Talking about agri-trading, I mean almost 10 billion tons of different main crops worldwide. It's a huge market. And in this supply chain, there are a few middlemen. So this big market can be even 2 or 3 times bigger. With strong understanding of local market, we started from Ukraine, obviously. But we did already first steps in Europe, and we plan our first promo campaign in Poland. And we understand that there are 500,000 decision makers in Europe, and total digits worldwide is close to 3 million. Being conservative doesn't mean staying offline. In addition to traditional channels like offline events or local media, we can use also local agri, TikTok and YouTube celebrities, and it works. Just in 3 months, we got 4,000 unique users. And we plan to increase these digits up to 50,000 in 1 year just in Ukraine. At the moment, we developed a payment page, and our projections show us that we can come closer to 10K monthly revenue till December. And after this, in first quarter of 2025, we will be ready for first seed round in amount of 750K. Most of this money will go to marketing and sales, obviously, and the rest go to make product and team stronger. And if respected jury will decide that we deserve to be granted with 25K, believe we will spend this money to be closer to our potential customers in Europe and in both Americas. So the message for you that we are open for pre-negotiation. Tradomatic has well-balanced team. We have 2 ladies in marketing, 3 ladies in support team. We have a well-experienced but outsourced developed team, and me with 15 years experience in agri-trading and analytics. And of course, we have as advisor another company, Barva Invest, who is a leader in agri-analytic in this market. Thank you. I'm ready for questions.
Thank you, Yuri. Okay, Yuri. Alexander, shoot
Yeah,
it.
I would be glad to start actually, because there is an obvious elephant in the room. We discussed a bit with fellow investors. So we know Tradomatic as the winners of IT Arena 2020 startup competition.
Yes.
And there was kind of, I can't even say that it's something like a fact, but a rumor about that there was an exit for the founders, ex-founders in the stand. So you're right, it would be great to hear the story and the background, because nowadays you pitch as a kind of a new team, but the background of Tradomatic brand at least is 5 years plus.
You're right. They were established in 2019 by two Denis from Kharkiv. And in 2020, Barva Invest, where I'm a managing partner since that time, we came to them as partners in analytics. And we offered them to sell analytics to farmers via this platform. Since that time, this analytics was the main product that kept Tradomatic afloat. And in 2021, we start negotiation with main beneficiary Denis Dmitriev to buy his part of company, and in 2022 we bought the rest from Denis Ballon. Since that time, I'm an owner of this company, and but we used to sell analytics till that time, but it was a local product. But after this pivot, we trying to expand our business, and we did a bit different product to attract international traders and farmers.
So following that, to be clear, so you are a co-owner of Barva Invest, and in the same time, Barva owns Tradomatic.
No. It doesn't own, it just support with team and expertise.
So you're a solo founder owning 100% of Tradomatic nowadays?
Yep.
So you paid for that your own money back to 2021?
Yep.
Got it, thanks.
Perfect. Another question? Online jury? Ivan?
Yeah, thank you. The question is, you have a lot of projections. I don't know the market, but you throw a lot of hypothesis, right? That the companies don't know their market, which I have some doubts, but okay, maybe you can prove it wrong. So the thing is, how many companies out of, let's say, 100%, how many don't know their market, which is how big is the potential bite that you can have? And then who's your ideal client? Because you cannot grab the whole market.
Yeah, obviously you notice that I didn't mention any information about who will pay for this. This is not some mistake. Really, we don't know who will pay more at this stage. Because we understand that farmers and traders both need this instrument to understand the market immediately. And farmers are more numerous in this market. That's why we are going to make subscription model with them. But at the moment, we have really nice feedback from Ukrainian market, and we have, I mentioned, 4,000 unique users. And after we launched personal spaces 2 weeks ago, we have already more than 35 companies who are registered on a market on this platform.
What do you mean you have a very good feedback? What is that in quantitative? How many? How much of that feedback? How many is
positive? If I can say in digits only returned user maybe, because we don't have some financial traction. That's why we are going to make some round only next year. We have 400 unique users and 4,000 unique users, and 800 of them are returned. So, and we have like from 100 to 150 daily users that use our platform on a daily basis. This time we just testing a few models where we will be like assistants for them, and we will fill this base. And the other way, if they were more interactive, and they will fill all information by themselves. But very important thing I have to add. You see here only only one side of business idea, but everyone here on the stage talked about artificial intelligence, and this artificial intelligence have to eat something, and we are ready to prepare this feed. So we will gather this big data because there are not much competitors on the market who can have so deep penetration in the market and to understand these prices geographically wise so wide.
Perfect. There is a question,
Yes.
Anton and then Jury.
Yeah. So my question is, for the next 6 months going into the new year where you're going to raise, how are you going to create this division between Barva Invest and a new vehicle, and how is that going to work in terms of IP ownership and the cap table for you?
Okay, at the moment, really, I spent like 40% of my work time for Barva and 60% for Tradomatic.
But it's the same entity, legal entity.
No, it's two different legal entities, two different teams. Just myself, I have to be split it right time.
Okay.
Yes. I'm a managing partner and CEO in Barva, and I'm CEO and yep. Yep. Yes. So transition. So this transition will be in next months. That's why we need to see first financial traction to understand that we are strong on the feet, and then I can do this move.
Okay. Thank you.
The online jury, who had a question?
Yeah, so basically like following up on the previous one. So how are you going to do the $1 billion company having you working 60% and having the CTO outsourced?
Sorry, the question was how I plan to
How are
earn
you
first
going
million.
No. How are you going to make it to $1 billion company? How are you going to become a unicorn having you working 60% of the time, like as a sole founder, and you have the CTO being outsourced?
I understand. I answered already that I plan this transition from Barva to full-time Tradomatic in next months. And but in terms of outsource development team, I think that sometime we can go with them because most costs that we will spend for development, most costs that we will have will go to marketing anyway. And for development, not so much features we plan to add at the moment. But we will see.
Perfect. And is there any other question from Kirill or Vlad? If not,
I've got one question.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your pitch. I've got a question about your future. Like, what's your exit strategy plan? Like, where do you think you can get Tradomatic in like 5 to 10 years horizon?
As I already told, we have two sides of this coin. We have like a mass market instrument for farmers and traders worldwide. And very important thing is that we can expand list of commodity that we show on a map. But because right now we have only less than 10, but we have very strong inquiry from a market to add, for example, bioethanol, sugar, and a lot of different commodities at the moment. But the other side, as I told, is big data trading. We know a lot of examples that our competitors give access to big money funds with check higher than $1 million for 1 year with API access to this data. And I don't see any obstacles not to go this way.
perfect.
Got it, thanks. And just a little comment, like I can see in materials that you stated that you want to raise 750K at 1.5 million pre-money valuation. I'd say that such kind of terms are going to be killing startup, like startup growth company. It's okay for traditional one, but for a startup, it's going to be a bit kind of toxic.
Yes. we really gonna raise 750K. But valuations, they are in your notes just on the present day.
Got it, got it. So it's basically like for several hundred K right now. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Thank you so much, Tradomatic. Let's give a round of applause.
Thank you.